Alright, this is mission 2 of DMD with Vergil, getting the S ranks. So, this mission, longer than the other two were, is basically just gaining as much style points as you can, which, using judgment cuts, like a just judgment cut gives quite a bit of style. What I like to do is always go into the air every now and then and just use the same combo, because for some reason that combo gives quite a lot of points. The combo where you like triangle triangle and then he does like the whirlwind attack and then he judgment judgment cuts, it gives quite a bit of style. So basically what you're looking for is just keep using level 3, like just keep using level 3 concentration as much as you can, because that will give you the most amount of style, most amount of damage as well, which is the game wanting. And if you feel like you're not doing as much style points for some reason, just do an air taunt. Air taunts do give quite a bit of style, you know, every now and then. Can't spam it out obviously, but they do. And there you go, triple S. If you get a triple S, you should be good. This next part, I'm just going to run right through everything until we reach the next bit. I'm going to make sure that my concentration gauge doesn't drop below the threshold by just holding R1. So what I like to do with this is kill one of them and then focus on the death scythe that appears, or death scissor. I don't know what they're called, but you know what I'm talking about. They spawn in and then you have to fight them. Yeah, and then just ignore the wee guys, because only one can spawn at a time. Use what do you call it, lunar phase against the scissors, because lunar phase does just the most amounts of damage to the scissors. But like, I should have just went for the kill with this, but I'm not patient enough to, like, I should just break the scissors and then move. But instead I'm just comboing it to death. If you mess up, like I did, well, not mess up, but if you get parried like that, just hit a circle and you should dodge out the way. Like, you'll do an air hike. Well, it's not called air hike, but it's called like trick up. You do trick up and you'll dodge, so it's fine. Yeah, there we go, and then just spam swords, kills her, focus on him, triple S again. And that's what you're mainly looking for, is just triple S and everything. Get as much triple S as you can. I don't know why, every time like I get that bit, I hit the pause button to skip at the cutscene, but there's no cutscene because they'd removed it for Vergil. Which makes sense. So for this bit, I'm not going to fight any enemies, I'm just going to run straight past. Like, fighting optional enemies does nothing unless you're trying to get double trigger for the next real encounter, which is in this room. Just make sure that you don't get hit. I mean, this room actually, I don't believe this room matters in any way. Like, there's certain rooms that do matter when you're trying to get the style points, but if it's a room that's forcing you to fight, it usually matters. So, that was just rapid slash level 3. Using the level 3 concentration gauge, which just does way too much fucking damage. Like, it's weird how much damage it actually does. Makes sense though, because it is level 3 concentration. You don't need to do the side thing unless you don't have the blue orb. This room is basically just go fucking nuts. That's all I can really say about it. Like, as long as you're constantly moving, you shouldn't get hit. And even if you do get hit, there's enough enemies in this room to get a lot of style back. Another thing that I didn't realise until early on is using the Mirage Edge actually builds up the concentration gauge a lot faster than any other weapon. Which I didn't know that for a long time. So if you're trying to get concentration fast, use the Mirage Edge basic combos, and that will just give you it. And again, triple S, just because it gives you the definite S rank. As long as you're like maintaining it anyway. And yeah, you can just do this his air taunt, which will just let you fly over things. Once again, hold R1 on these enemies just so that you don't lose your concentration. But I'm going to skip them because they don't matter. After you pick them up, they'll despawn anyway. You don't need to fight this bit, just air trick over it. It's a waste of time if you fight it. So next is Beowulf, which Beowulf is just, you know, basically you just jump on him. That's all you really do, jump on him, keep hitting him, and you should be good. Using the clone for this one, the double ganger, is quite useful. But we've practically gotten the S rank at this point because of all the triple S's we have. All you need to do now is just not die. I actually messed up here by not having the clone next to me. A trick that you can do with the Sin Devil Trigger is basically, well, Sin Devil Trigger does not take away the Sin Devil Trigger DT for the first few seconds of its use, so you can get a full combo in without losing any of it. Now I actually messed up here. I shouldn't have used Sin Devil Trigger this early on. Well, at least it's super attacks. Because now I don't have it for this bit. He is stunned though, so now basically we just need to get the meter back. Use it. And he will flip. He will just flip constantly if you keep doing this. I actually do mess up here though. I should have gotten closer to him because he didn't flip, only because I wasn't closer to him. So now I have to actually fight him. And the sad part is, I'm going to get hit any minute now. Yep. Literally, I didn't get hit that entire level until now. All because I didn't get the Sin Devil Trigger attack to hit him the third time, because I just didn't walk closer to him. If you don't want to get hit with some attacks, it's mostly all the attacks, but if you use Devil Trigger, the regular Devil Trigger, you can basically get a window of invulnerability. And he'll die any second now. And there we go. And that's mission 2.